What's up, y'all? This is Grey's Anatomy, season 16, episode 21. Put a happy face on. Now, this is a season finale that was not meant to be a season finale. So there's so many unanswered questions. It wasn't supposed to end like this. This was supposed to be like an ending to an episode and going to the next episode. So I feel like maybe they got parts of another episode, but it didn't complete itself. So I feel like they should do like a mini 2 episode series in this like in the summer when this is all over. Do like a 2 episode thing to get us, caught up on what really was going to happen, and then bring us right back in September with more episodes. I don't think that'll really happen. If I was the producer, it would happen. If I had any control in life, that would happen. But because I feel like that would, because of this timing of everything, I feel like it would give everybody the closure that they needed for this season. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do it. But so this episode just ended the way it did, man. All right, y'all. So episode was mostly about Weber and finding a diagnosis for him. And can I say that I take back what I said about DeLuca not being crazy? We'll get to that though. Um. So I'm speechless again, bro. This got me speechless. Weber, they can't figure out what's wrong with them. They want to send him home because they think it's just Alzheimer's. So then he's having joint issues. Um, he's having numbness in the legs, numbness in his hands, and everything. And they're like going to do a surgery. And DeLuca comes in, storms in there. He's crazy, and he just takes all the stuff and goes. She's like, bro, get out. We can talk about this after. He's like, he knocks all the instruments off the table, and she's like, bro, she had that black mama face, like she was finna, kill you. Like she had that face on her, like she was about to really, slap them. Like she for real. So he said, bro, I know what it is. It's poison. He's got cobalt poison. So it comes down. That's what it is. They do the surgery. Um, and it's just nasty to look at. It looks like mold in there. I guess that's how it look in real life. But it looked like mold in there. It's disgusting. It was all green. It's like bacteria. It looked like you can see the coronavirus. That's exactly how it looked. Like literally like you can see the coronavirus. And so so they do the surgery and everything. Well, before I get to that, Amelia, I mean not Amelia, yeah, she's having a baby. Hunt supposed to be hunting, Teddy supposed to be getting married. Um and then what else? Oh, Maggie and Meredith talk. And she basically just is like, bro, when my mom was dying, you told me that I was making it harder for her. And Meredith's like, bro, I'm the Meredith Grey. If I say this ain't what's wrong, this ain't what's wrong. It's not me wanting to be denying it. I can feel this going on in her head. It's not me denying it. It's not that, I've had my mom die from it and Richard's wife die from it. It's that I know that something else is going on. And they have that kind of little tit for tat little thing. So yeah, once they get the surgery done and everything, Maggie's like, bro, I'm so sorry. I should listen to you. And she's like, yeah, you should listen to me. I'm married to Gray. What you think this is? And so they whatever. They do the surgery and all that, blah, 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 blah. While Hunt, Joe, and McWidow are doing the another surgery on a girl who can't smile. They put like something out of her leg into her face so that she could smile or make any type of facial movements besides resting B face, as she called it on the show. And they kind of have these cool conversations. Um, you can see Joe the whole time is like, bro, you got this whole entire job because you know it's like a matchmaking job. You got this job just for to make a match, and I could see, I could really see Joe and this doctor doing it. I could see that. I could see them like being a thing. Mick Widow, I could see that happening. I don't know why, but I see that in the near future. Huh? They're in there doing the surgery, and Smith is starting to get on my nerve. He's such a little baby about everything. Like, man, why you gotta be such a little baby about everything? Can you grow up? Man up. Goodness gracious. Like, everything is not your problem. Everything is not about you. Man up. Be mature. Have some respect. He's still that little dude back on season 10, 11 with glasses that Joe stepped on after they done in his mama's basement. Like, man, he is a child still. Like, bro, grow up. Things are not about you. They're not about you. Okay? So, anyway, yes, this dude has like a baseball bat in his heart or whatever. And, that's what Smith was being a baby about. Anyways, so then Hunt, they're in there, they're talking about while Teddy's over here having a one off last fling with Karasik. And I'm like, bro, you made me like you last week or the week before, one of them. You made me like you. Now you make me not like you again. You up here messing with a woman that's finna get married, bro. Leave her alone. She said, bro, I'm getting married. This ain't about you. I'm getting married, okay? So, bro, I don't like you no more. And Teddy, you fire. You super fire. Like, how can you let yourself get caught on voicemail? Like, what is wrong with you, bro? You are nuts. Even before that, you was still fire. Like, you stupid, bro. You dumb. Like, we got 2 kids at the crib. We got 2 kids, like a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old, and you over here doing so what? I tell you what. Maybe this she probably like almost one by now. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyways, that's not the point. I, I'm just so over this. I'm so over it. So yeah, um, Maggie's having Smith play voicemails out loud, and then Hell's like, "Hey, get mine, play mine," and he plays it, and here she is. Oh, oh, she's doing it with Karasik on the voicemail, and he's like, "Oh, that's just a little wedding gift she's probably given to me." Blah 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 blah, and they just kind of laugh it off. Then he goes and plays it, and he finds out like, bro, this was not a fling. This was a this isn't me running away with you. This is I'm getting married. I'm getting married. Me and him are getting married. So he's sitting there. He's just down here. But why did they always do that? Like they do that so like on the phone. Like for real. Like that stuff looks so terrible. Like it's funny. It's funny or whatever. But yeah, he's sitting in over there. I'm like, man, he has had it rough. He has been married twice. Yang didn't want no kids. Amelia, she had she had a tumor that said she didn't want kids, but she really did. But she was still scared because of what happened to her baby before that she had like on private practice. And then he got adopted a kid, then had a kid with Altman, and she does this to him like Tay or Hunt has had terrible love and luck. Whoever this next person is that he ends up with, we need this to be the last, and we need this to last, okay? But in some kind of shape or form, I honestly feel like him and Amelia are going to end up together, back together next season. I don't know why I see. I don't know. I don't know. I can kind of see like I can kind of see it just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. My mind is going insane. My mind is tired. Okay, my mind is so tired of all this drama. Let me see. Amelia has this baby, and Bailey's in there with her. She's like, bro, you just took my man off to go to a surgery, so you're gonna stay here with me while I have my baby. So she's getting tired. She doesn't want to push no more, and it's like all these feelings come up. It's like deja vu moment, because this is what happened in like season two when Bailey had her son when she had Tuck. So I'm like, whoa, and then the thing happens. I'm sitting here like, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do this. She's like, no, you can't. And I'm like, she's about to do the thing. She's gonna do the thing. She's about to do the thing. If you're a true Grey's Anatomy fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. She did exactly what the thing that George O'Malley did. It's not called the thing, but I don't know why. That's just the first thing that came to my head. But when George O'Malley helped her through her delivery, she did the exact same thing. She got behind her and helped her through the push out the baby and everything. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this was such an oh moment. This was such an oh moment. You have to be a Grey's Anatomy fan to know what I am talking about. But that moment was such a well deserved moment in this show. You don't understand. For it all to come back full circle like that. It just came back around like that. George helped Bailey with the baby, got behind her and helped her push out the baby and everything like that. So then Bailey helps Amelia do the same thing because Amelia cannot do drugs because she is an alcoholic. She cannot do none of that. Oh my god, you just don't understand the type of moment that I felt watching this. You really just probably don't understand. Like, you had to be a super fan to see it. You had to be a super fan to understand me right now. At the end of the episode, this is why DeLuca's nuts. He's sitting on the ground over there, and he's all like having a little nervous breakdown, but like, bro, I don't know where I'm at. Like, honestly, I feel like it just could have been exhaustion because him and Meredith have probably not slept in a long time. But it also could be like that he's turning into his father. And like I said, this was not supposed to be the end of the season. It's supposed to be just the next episode coming. Excuse me, I don't have the virus. So I feel like it would have developed a little bit more because I remember seeing some articles where the writers are like, DeLuca's not okay. Something is happening. I don't know if they'll change the writing because of what happened and make it seem like, oh, it was just exhaustion and nothing wrong with him. He wasn't actually going crazy. Or if they'll still play it out the way it's supposed to be, like he really is going crazy. So that'll be something to keep out for next season. Then, also, at the end, Teddy's ready. She's got her dress on, ready to get married. Owen's nowhere to be found. His mom's there. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry you didn't get to go to the wedding." Blah 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 blah. And she's like, why aren't we doing the wedding? He's like, "Didn't Owen tell you he just got called into a last minute surgery?" And so she's sitting there like, she's contemplating. Should she go over with Tom, or should she stay there? I could see it all in her face. Or she's like, does he know something? What does he? Okay, that's it. There's so many different theories that I could have right now for next season, but I don't know how it's all gonna play out because of the whole the virus thing. Um, yeah. So, oh, buddy, that's it, y'all. I will see you guys I won't see you guys next week for Grey's Anatomy, but I will see you next week for Stacy 19. So, like, subscribe, don't like, don't subscribe, but watch the video. All right, see y'all.